What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Dr. Hayes Gaming. Today we are going to be playing, hopefully the final episode of Nobody Wants to Die. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it.
I bet my not-so-great body on a great hand, and damn was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century.
Alright.
Hey, Chief. Did you hear they served scotch with lead at Icarus?
I didn't hear anything, especially not from you, because you weren't fucking there.
Listen, I grabbed up some evidence. Ties the whole mess to Green with a big fat bow.
You were supposed to send the Green report. That was it. End of list. Fuck. All right. You listen, and listen good. Anybody asks, I haven't talked to you since the accident.
Chief, come on.
Nope. I'm pulling you off the case. Steiner, out.
Crusty old bastard. Why do you have to throw me off the case?
Well, we did this last time.
There's an old saying, if you can't tell what's going on, it's about money. Steiner's a decent enough guy, but everyone in the city has a price. No doubt about it, this case smells worse than a 2-week-old corpse in a storm drain. So many victims. Who's really behind it all? I don't know his name, but I can already tell what kind of man he is. Some fucking philosophy major dropout, screaming about remaking society, without even realizing he's just covering up his own pathetic insecurities. I try to stop thinking about it. Try to back away, shut it down, for one simple reason. I'll tell you one thing for damn sure. If I knew where to look for that prick, fucking nothing would stop me.
Like I said, we're not worried about
This city has
Sarah.
a disease. Something festering. Somewhere deep down. Underneath the routine of concrete and steel. Below the predatory grin of the neon lights, an infection has set in. It's like everybody started having the same nightmares. Night after night. I know the dream. The one that makes me wake up drenched in sweat. Heart about to crack open. Scream locked in my throat. When something's chasing me and there's nowhere to hide, and no matter how fast I go, it's always faster. And I can hear it right behind me.
Shit,
Oh, fuck.
too late. So yeah, I tried to improve the audio. Hopefully it doesn't break up like it did last time.
This has been one supremely shitty day.
Made sure everything is
Me,
updated.
I got just the thing to help get through it. Old Zed. Man's a classic. True professional. He'll fix any machine you bring him, as long as you're not picky about where the parts come from. check engine again? Just had it in the shop last week. Fuck it. I'll take it out of Zed's hide later. The fucking rich. Even the dead can take someone off a case.
Wilderness most talented best. Wish we could use this. Wish we can use that.
Moonshine or scotch? That is the question.
Take that moonshine.
A lousy bottle for a lousy evening.
And we gonna be fucked up.
Yep. Tastes just like it smells.
The Icarus disaster has shaken the city. Now new facts have come to light, which will bring you live in just a moment, in an exclusive special report.
I wonder how Sarah is dealing with it.
Hello?
Hi, Sarah. You listening to the radio?
It's the middle of the night. Are you drinking again?
Relax. I'm on autopilot.
You or the car?
Did you hear? Icarus is already in the news.
No shit, Sherlock. They've been trumpeting it all over the media for an hour. Wait till they find out politicians have tried to lower the age of free body subscriptions again. People are gonna lose it.
Maybe they'll finally get around to doing something about it.
Hopefully. I mean, I know we can't get involved, but someone needs to tell them enough is enough. Do you know that I barely saved up for my first subscription? All the money was spent on living. If I had to pay a year earlier, I probably wouldn't be here.
Life's a bitch.
Thousands of people in the same boat every year. Not everyone makes it. And these fucks want to take away what little
What
chance
the
they
f-
have.
What is he doing?
Can they?
Sorry. I don't give a shit about politics. Period.
But it's not politics. People's lives depend on these decisions. They're what decides if you end up in the freezer or not.
Cool off. You're young.
Oh, fuck off with that bullshit. I really can't understand it. I mean, they knew about the consequences. How can they just make decisions like that between drinks? Like human lives
guy.
mean nothing? Are there any moral boundaries left?
Maybe the moonshine was a bad idea.
Boundaries still exist. You may not cross them, but some people are just evil and don't try to understand them.
Why?
Because they're bastards, and only other bastards can understand them.
Okay, hang on, Mr. Pessimism. Did you just admit there are good people in the world, and they include us?
Let's hope so. Otherwise, we're in deep shit.
Okay, that sounds more like you. I was starting to worry. You know, I didn't think it was possible, but looks like we're on the same page. James, can I ask you something personal?
What's up?
Sure. Go ahead.
Do you believe in life after death? The real one?
And I thought I was the drunk one here.
Well, apparently in the past, people used to ask stuff like that all the time.
Because the average lifespan was less than 100 years.
And now? Can we believe in anything beyond this?
Okay. Wait a sec. Sure I do. Rachel believes it too.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I overstepped.
No, you
Relax. Nothing happened.
What if you could choose? The bank or death?
Oh, shit. Bank. There's always a chance the NYPD will unfreeze me. Then they'll put me in debt and make me pay it back. Damn it. Bloody hell.
James? James, what's going on?
See what happens. Turn to Billy the Butcher. The boys reference.
The charms of an E-class shell. Got it from a junkie.
Still having synchro issues?
I manage. Slight shivering, nothing else. You know what's funny? I get the worst shakes in the toilet.
Well, that might be where the last guy liked to shoot up. Part of that may be conditioning. Memory imprinted on the shell. When the body gets certain signals, it's trained to react, expecting the drugs.
Okay,
Wow.
got it. You were the
That's
one who
crazy.
took notes at school.
Do you take care of regular synchro tests? Are you taking ambrosia?
Yeah. I'm an exemplary citizen.
It's important that you do it.
Thanks for caring. This is my fourth body. I can handle it.
Damn, fourth body.
You think people can swap bodies indefinitely?
Well, the longest living guy turns 305 this year, and he's doing great. The city's co-funding his birthday. You can go ask him. Seriously, it's all about the money. The more we have, the longer we live.
The capitalist's wet dream turned out to be our destiny. Simply fucking great.
Well, as for your issues, how did the last Icarite transfer go?
Why do you ask?
Well, did it go smoothly, or did you feel something along the way?
Apparently, we're unaware during the transfer, but damn, I remember the burning and itching all over my body. I thought I was going crazy. Seth, my partner, said something was weighing him down. He also knew a guy who felt like he was falling off of a cliff every time he changed bodies. That's probably nothing unusual. Don't worry about that.
Oh shit, look out.
Vehicle in a drift prohibited zone. Hands up! What are you holding?
This? Vitamins, officer.
I advise you to cooperate. What's your name?
I'm on the job, for fuck's sake.
You will be held responsible for making false statements. So tell the fucking truth. What are you doing here?
Cleaning up the city. Somebody has to, right?
I have his data. James Kara, badge number 984. He's Department of Mortality, but not active in the system.
This guy's full of shit. He's trying to work some kind of angle.
One last time. What were you doing here in
What
the
the
middle of the
fuck?
night?
I had to take an extra job. Like everybody else in the department. You know how it is.
Shit. James, there's a bolo from the car from Icarus.
Hey, check that out.
How'd your vehicle get those marks?
It hurts! Everything hurts! I'm dying! It's desynchro. Where are my pills? Somebody get me my pills!
What's his fucking problem?
Who are you? Where am I? My head's full of birdie clouds, the blue bananas, the snails!
This doesn't seem like the guy who fled Icarus. This seems like some mental ward reject.
Pathetic. Leave him.
Or fucking makes me want to get back into therapy.
I didn't know what to press. I thought that would be like the most interesting one.
James, are they gone?
Yep.
Are you okay? Thanks for faking it. You saved my ass too.
Don't mention it.
Okay, James. I'm no expert, but the universe seems to be telling you to go home.
You believe in science?
I believe it's 2 a.m. and I'm getting sick of you.
Wait. We still have to talk about the investigation. There are a few things that bother me.
Well, keep it short.
I was thinking about the murderer. So how did our pseudo-revolutionary get past the velvet rope to Green and Icarus?
If you look at the pieces of the puzzle carefully, there's something about everyone that doesn't fit, right?
Exactly.
I think I know what it is. It's paranoia. You know the saying the sleep of reason produces monsters? Put down the vodka and rest. It'll pass.
Beg your pardon. It's not vodka. It's the Scottish heritage.
Put the damn booze down. Even more so if it's evidence from Icarus.
Evidence. Clue at most. Besides, it's all because of that damn body.
Ugh, nonsense. Mental problems, along with identity, character, and memory, are written in Icarite. If you don't solve them, you'll transfer this whole mess to the next shell.
Alright, what the fuck? What?
You're right. Let's change the subject.
Oh, please, James, just leave me alone.
Shit. Just wanted to talk a little, that's all.
Damn, where we be at? I think we're gonna have to put together the last investigation that we saw. I think. Or maybe not. The graphics are nice in this game. Very immersive, very... like a tech demo, they say. Why the fuck is he going so slow?
Rachel!
Joe? You swim? Oh shit. What the hell that was?
Waking Sarah up for a drunken call was as healthy as my usual cigarette dinner. But I needed this conversation. And something told me she needed it too. Anyway, it was a nice contrast with all these conversations that leave me hungover even when I don't drink.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I shouldn't be driving like this.
I think it might be a symptom of all those bodies that he's transferring. Like the soul wants to be dead, maybe. Police blockade. My car?
Seems like the whole city's turning to dust, and I still feel the festive atmosphere. We gather around the fire, sing songs, argue about politics. Thanks to this charade, You've lied to yourself for another year that your life matters.
Is that because of the guy who died? I forgot his name. Russian John Wick.
Not good.
Welcome, Holland, James, Kara. I recommend immediate decontamination. The level of contamination of the shell is alarmingly above all norms.
I know.
The synchronization test will take place soon. Please do not leave the apartment for the next 24 hours.
24 hours.
Fuck! Where are the fucking drugs?
Damn. The moonshine was a bad choice.
You already know who the murderer is?
How did I...
Hey, doesn't the hero die at the end?
Yes. But he's trying.
And when will you cuff me?
You want me to cuff you?
Don't you want to?
What hero is she talking about? Him?
If I don't get up from this couch and grab my drugs, I'll die. Drugs should be in the kitchen. Or the restroom. Maybe upstairs. Damn, empty. I think I had...
In ancient cultures, the Moirai were an allegory of destiny. They represented the brutal laws that governed...
I didn't even do anything. Guess you're not supposed to walk.
There's nothing in this one either.
I won't get rid of this hologram unless you take me there. Copy that. I really would love to go there.
Okay.
You look terrible lately. Try to smile a little. Just a little bit.
Attention! The sync test is ready. Immediately approach the Hestia module.
Pick up the tree. Somebody gotta live.
Calibration successful. Thank you. Let's go to the memories. It's time to confront them.
That's
Proceed to the next stage.
For a new body? Oh my god.
The key to synchronization is the ability to put the past into perspective. Please try to do this. You are at the peak of your abilities and career. Have you thought about buying a Synchro Plus program?
Thanks. I can't afford it.
No worries. Common tests work just as well. Please, continue.
You had to jump for that.
A new chapter in life?
I had no choice. I didn't synchronize with the new shell like I did with my original.
Positive rate threshold is 80%.
Maybe for you. In sports, a fraction of every percent counts.
Excellent. You found a new purpose in life. Finding yourself in a new reality is a huge challenge.
Turns out I have a knack for this job.
Do you miss your job?
You don't even realize.
Let's move on to the last death event.
Last death.
It seems that the complexity of the trauma will not allow us to continue.
I can handle it.
Synchronization is a process, not an act. Try to isolate minor events using all your senses. Or stop and extend the recovery period.
No. I'll remember. I'll get it from my memory. Some shine, grease, burn, and...
Excellent.
Seriously? I had a chance to hit him, but my gun jammed, even though I cleaned it the day before.
Who did you want to hit?
All I remember is we were on a mission. Me and Seth. Powerful explosion. I think it derailed the train. My ears were ringing and... Fuck! I don't remember.
What about Seth and the one you were chasing? Can you focus on them?
I'll try. Dispense justice. Bastard kept me.
Where the hell do I go?
I knew he got hit hard, but this...
James, do you blame yourself for what happened to him?
Obviously.
We got a lousy job. He knew the risks, but I was his partner. He relied on me.
Unstable simulation. We'd better stop for today.
Now? But when do I get a chance to pass the damn test? I won't let this go. I can't. I'll finish it, and I'll be back where I belong.
Tension. Dynamic element detected.
James, it's dangerous. It could be projection, not recollection.
Projections. This is my fucking window.
We recommend staying home. Your mental state is very strained and you need time to recuperate.
How long until I'm back to work?
From 9 to 12 months. Estimates may change.
Fuck!
That's a month?
Sarah, I fucked up. I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm admitting guilt.
What happened? Is everything all right? What have you done?
I can't do anything. I have no chance to go back.
James.
No. I'll finish the case. I won't leave it like this, but I won't drag you down with me. I'm sorry for earlier. I'll cover all traces. I can't drag everyone down all the time. I didn't deserve it.
Wow, that's very kind of you.
Excuse me?
You?
You're such a drama queen sometimes. What did you think? I'd leave it like that? I'll leave you with it? I have a few leads to discuss.
Really?
You think you're the only person in this town who wants to know what's going on?
Let's get busy then.
Where do we start?
The Zeppelin crashing into the building right after Green's death is more than just a lucky break.
Lucky?
For us. Definitely not for them. You know exactly what I mean. Let's start with the connection between the Green case and the Icarus shooting.
Green's case and the shootout on Icarus happened.
So the watch with a photo wasn't evidence of a friendly quarrel between Kovalev and Green?
They were obviously very close.
You've identified him. Great.
It's a developer named Travis Collette.
Travis Collette. Bonjour, Travis Collette.
James! Still don't know how he encrypted the Icarite. Why do something like that?
To avoid answers when your corpse turns up in an inconvenient situation. Burn to a crisp.
Was that laughter?
No.
What was Green's case and the shootout?
Chief's errand boy.
I wonder how big his stable was.
Damn sneak again.
It looks fresh this time. Probably made on the day of the massacre. Only the date on Green's tree was carved long ago. The one on the safe was done yesterday.
Sarah, they must mean something.
What's the connection?
Motherfuckers. I still can't believe it.
At least their plans will take a while longer.
What's the concluding event?
That tell you something?
Shit. Too many copper phase conductors with polyvinyl insulation.
What?
I really don't know.
Famous psychologist, back in the circle of suspects.
More on the periphery.
These clues are harder to tie together than Colette's pricey necktie.
I hope your detective works better than your similes, Ace.
Alright, so let's go through the process of elimination.
Sarah, do you have access to the CTC registers?
Just checked. Kovalev's Icarite never made it there. Which means that this is another...
This is another final death. They both left this world, and they left behind quite a mess.
Do you think they managed to carry out the plan from Green's letter?
All we know is they gave their lives for it.
Could anyone here know Green and Kovalev were up to something?
Damned good question. Let's check.
On one hand, he was just a pawn.
You mixing game metaphors?
Hey, people say that.
Never mind. You're right. Salma again. She might have known something.
Would Kovalev have let her go then?
She could pull strings.
All the more reason for Kovalev to take her down, right? As the chief's trusted man, he must have known about Green's death.
Just what was he looking for here?
Are you sure?
Yes, roughly. Actually, let's look at it from a different angle.
Good idea.
Sarah, this guy also built Green's building, right?
Built it? He added more floors to it. I don't think anyone building is from scratch.
They still did that in my day. Let's follow this.
Not bad.
Seriously?
No.
Alright, we're almost there.
Holy shit.
Alright.
So Dean
Let's
was
just go
buying the
with that.
blueprints for Green's apartment from Colette. And Colette didn't know about Green's death. And that order not to board Icarus. You think Dean was following the chief's orders?
Sorry to say, but it looks like our old bastard is deep in someone's pocket.
But what did he really want?
No,
What did he need the plans for?
Your questions
The
keep
fact that
getting
he's
better.
getting me off the
You
case.
missed something at
Either he's trying to
Green's.
protect me,
Something
or
damn important.
As long as everyone's focused on the riot now, the apartment should be empty.
he's
Great.
being bribed.
Let's finish what we started.
Either way, it's not
Complete.
justice.
Repair cost and fine, $938.
Fuck you. And don't wait for me with dinner. After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
A sleeping bag? Get a move on. Turn on the camera. I'm back. The Fed secured the entrance.
Could you? Eagle,
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
I'd like to see your file.
I erased it. Good luck with that.
I have my ways.
Ready.
Queen Tower.
Everything ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies. So what are we looking for?
A red X.
Oh, any ideas?
Science.
That's not what the map wants to tell me. So he's interested in art.
Doesn't seem to be too much he's not interested in.
Green sponsored it.
When I was little, I wanted to be an astronaut, but after this disaster, Green shut down the whole program.
Well, the first mission did crash.
During the landing, everything else went smooth as silk.
Not the place. Let's not give up.
Where the hell is the X?
A real man of the people. At least that's what he wants you to see.
I
Right.
can't see the X on the map.
Bullshit. We're talking.
Okay.
Let's keep it simple.
Going from corner to corner isn't simple.
I don't know. I'm looking.
Light? There we go. Edward Green. I think it's that other door.
The fucking safe. Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
If there was anything here, the feds got it.
I'm sorry.
We missed this one. Can you at least check what they took?
Probably. Okay. I'm convinced. Are we getting out of here?
Wait,
James,
it's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
We have the tools.
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? To the electricity. Never mind.
What's up? That's not it.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
You sound like an expert.
I was helping my cousin repair pneumatics like this. Tech from a mortal era. Rich people love automated shit in their homes. We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking. This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although, it doesn't look connected.
That means it has to be. Can we reconstruct?
The wall is a mirror for
Finally.
the safe.
Damn.
Doesn't make sense.
Maybe we're missing something. Safe?
I'll lock him up.
You're asking my opinion?
What next?
We have a card. Bingo! The first rich dude's secret wall safe of my career.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
See it develop.
Hey, fuck you. This is my idea. Don't push it. James, what is happening?
Sarah? Oh, fuck. So Green at a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection. Another victim. Just more questions. Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear.
Big ass hand.
Formal dress. A meeting? With the murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven.
How would you need to turn off flashlight?
Get your act together.
Already know who the murderer is?
James?
I tried to.
Are you there?
Sarah?
I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the dead.
Who? Where
This
are
guy.
you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party.
Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for the upper class.
The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him in the law now. Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline.
Where was it? This camera.
Standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. Maybe I can lift the chandelier. Her upstairs must have damaged the wires. Why did he fall? And where's the killer? What did you do to deserve your mask? Or maybe you're changing every day. John, needs a closer look. The Emperor of Screens. Make that god. There's no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Or maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
But he lies.
They learn to live a lie.
What happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve.
Never mind. You was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head.
Ivan
Blagojevich.
Lo-
Journalistic
Okay.
scum.
Oh, guess we know who the shooter is.
Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout started. You probably didn't consider that. Shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
He shot the killer. Is that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
Aim toward the piano.
We obviously missed.
The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Got hit by a truck. Much glass.
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
That's really starting to sound like Batman.
Did all.
What if he hated himself and helped create a world where everyone hated each other?
Flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot. Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Run away? Why in this direction? It doesn't make sense. Looks too rich for my blood. Broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me.
Where are the...
Bingo. So you were sitting here.
See, this part is unnecessary.
Attacked,
'Cause
even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that?
they already had the shooter behind him.
That's where you were hiding. Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
And he was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight. Something or someone stopped him. He shot at Blagojevich low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and looked their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the
Right.
way of my work. Need more light.
Who's Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her
Where
name
is
when you were lying on the ground.
Don't know. I was delirious.
Misery loves company, especially in the Force. Is she your liaison?
I'm off duty.
Right.
I can't see anything. I see nothing.
Must be powering something big. Let's see what happens when we connect this contraption.
Oh,
Couldn't he just keep his skeletons in a regular closet like the rest of us? Now I know where the damn glass came from. Nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. Oh no, you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
It's time for pictures of your friend. Same weapon? Yeah, 9mm. And empty. You were shooting blindly at Cadis. Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich.
damn, all the
They've been
politicians.
trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. Turns out that they're all on one payroll. Looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range.
Oh,
And anything else? How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you stood on the right side. I thought you might be worth the risk.
How fucking kind of you. Drake Starr. I thought he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish.
See? You dressed inappropriately. It was a theme party.
So she was over here. No, fuck it. 9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from. It went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from Eco Marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position. Who are you?
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Maybe this is his old partner?
Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. Looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds. Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time with Drake.
Before you got her, she was bleeding like hell.
Don't know who should have.
Senator used them as a shield. She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Trying to escape?
Hey, that was stupid. She could have just... What am I looking for?
Jewel toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it. Drake's blood. Maybe yours too.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her. Was she waiting for her moment?
What are we supposed to be looking for? Oh my god. How many times we gotta
Drake
analyze the
type
same
O
fucking
negative
night?
blood. This is a different type. She surprised you? Ton of lead, burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else get your attention? Almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her. And she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
This is in the pudding.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata's shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach. A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy.
Thing is, you have to time this thing right in order to find right clues at the right time.
You were lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier?
I'll keep pissing him off when he comes out.
Lucky, but respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it, but I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where? Recording console. I wonder what it turns on. See where you take me. This must be a dead end. Fuck, not now. It's so close. So, Mount Olympus comes with a pocket Hades. A frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. The youngest bodies possible. No certificates. I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. Same as on the table of greens. He was here.
Is it green?
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
Silva?
Icarite in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites... why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers. Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
This is Green. Senator, attacking his back.
He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Arakai.
He has something against Sarah.
How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? I'll restore the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
No easy way to leave, huh?
I'm just wondering. Since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her?
This much gel could blow up the Senate.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here...
Yes.
And the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
Okay, let's close it. Gotta make a purpose and just cover everything up.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. How could I let myself be tricked like this? Says that fucking... I knew more or less where she lived, but not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. Sarah needs electricity. Lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see.
I thought we were done.
These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? From here, you can smell the deadly stench of the slums. How can you live here?
I'm the judge.
Electric current powers up the antenna. Must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look. Lady Liberty, down in the dirt. At least she stayed right here with her people. No one else did.
Alright, so since the audio, I'm not even going to start it again about this mission yet. I'm going to stop there. The next episode should be the last mission. I cannot wait to get this game over. This is dragging. Cool story and shit, we get it. You know, nice. You know, it looks beautiful and all that. It's a drag. Yes. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. The whole video. More content coming soon.